Hello, I'm Jeff Brown from Seattle Public Utilities' Engineering Records Vault. In this video, I'll be demonstrating how to save and download records from the City of Seattle's public repository of engineering records, Seattle Digital Infrastructure Records, also known as SeaDIR. There are three ways to save records from SeaDIR. Files can be printed and saved individually from what's known as the artifact view. Files can be gathered together in a collection and printed together as one PDF, or searches can be saved for later use and even shared with colleagues who also have access to Cedar. To print files from the artifact view, there are only a few simple steps. First, open the artifact to its artifact view. Click Print towards the lower right of that view window. Select the placement of the QR code, and then click Print again. Here, I've favorited a street profile for Valentine Place to use as a quick example. You can favorite and unfavorite records by clicking the star icon to the right of a record in the search display. Favorited records show up in your favorites list or easy access when you log back in to Seattle Digital Infrastructure Records. To open the artifact view of any record, click the blue Vault Plan number above the record's title. In this case, it's 502-15. With the record open in Artifact View, you can, as seen here, the next step to print the record is to select Print from the bottom right of the Artifact View window. This pop-up is asking where to place a QR code on the printed record. Choose a corner that does not have any important content. In this case, I'll choose the top right and select the print quality as 300 dpi. The record will then download like any other file downloaded using a web browser, usually into the Downloads folder. Clicking the downloaded PDF will open it with the default PDF viewer, which in this case is my web browser. A QR code has been placed over the indicated corner to help us in the Engineering Records Vault with document control and to help you with future research use. If this QR code is scanned using a camera on a smart-enabled device, the same artifact will be opened in a web browser to the most current version if this artifact has been updated. And if not, it will bring you straight back to the artifact view that we used to print it out. With the file downloaded, you can now share the record with a colleague using a cloud-based file sharing service, a shared network drive, or even via email. The second way to save files from SeaDIR is to create a collection and print multiple files at the same time. To do this, many of the steps are quite similar to the last way to print out artifacts from SeaDIR. First, add items to your collection. Then, open the collection window and select Print. Place the QR code, sort the records, click Print Selection, and then await an email from Red IDMS or check the Print Jobs queue. Close this artifact view. To create a collection, simply check the checkbox to the left of any records of interest in the search results portion of the window. Here I'll select the profile for Valentine Place, another street grade profile for West Hayes Street, and then this engineering record for 3934 South Pearl Street. In the bottom right corner of the screen, the collections icon now shows 3 artifacts in my collection. Collections work like shopping carts for engineering records and other records hosted in Seattle Digital Infrastructure Records. To print everything in the collection, open the collection as I just did by clicking on the collection icon. Review the items here, looks good to me, and then click Print towards the bottom left of the collection window. The next pop-up gives us several options for printing multiple records at once. The first portion allows records to be sorted by number or any metadata field, such as improvement type or record category. When all the options have been selected to your preferences, we'll turn off this print transcript. Click Print Selection. You'll get a notification, a little pop-up, that your print job has started, and you'll be further notified when it's ready for download. This other notification comes in the form of an email from RedIDMS, directing you to the download link. Print jobs are also accessible via the top right of the screen underneath the profile icon. Click your initials or profile picture, and then select the View Print Jobs link. Completed print jobs in this queue are removed after 14 days. Here's the job that I just requested and one that I tried a few minutes ago. You can click download, and just like the individual artifact downloads, this will download into your downloads folder. It is openable and can be opened straight from the web browser. Same artifacts. The final way to save records for future use or to share with colleagues who have access to Seattle Digital Infrastructure records is to save your search criteria. For more on searching, please see our other videos on the Seattle Public Utilities Engineering Records Vault's website. So, the steps to save searches are to create a search using filters or map boundaries. Click Save, which is located to the right of the search bar. Give the search a title, and then share with colleagues if you deem that necessary. So let's try these steps. We'll return to the search interface by clicking Search in the top of the left-hand column in Cedar. And then we'll open up the map search. The default view in Cedar is the list view, which is indicated by this bulleted list in the View dropdown. We'll open the View dropdown and select Map. Then we'll zoom in to an area of interest, draw a boundary using the Show Draw tools, and add some metadata filters. For record category, must contain engineering records, and improvement type must contain paving. For more on searching, please see the other videos on the SPU Engineering Records Vault website. So here we're looking for engineering records that contain some sort of paving project or improvement within the boundary that we've drawn. Click Search, and 17 records satisfy those criteria. For the sake of argument, let's say we want to share all 17 of these with a colleague. To save a search, we'll click Save, which appears to the right of the main search bar. Save. Give it a name. And then it will be populated underneath the saved search header in the left-hand column. To share this search with a colleague, hover over the title of the saved search that you'd like to share, then click the three dots or ellipses next to the title of the search. Next, select Copy Shared Link. This will copy it to the clipboard as is indicated in the bottom left of the web browsing window. With this link on the clipboard, you can now share this link with a colleague who also has access to Cedar via email or chat, and they will be able to fetch your search results. This link will continue to work until the search is removed from the original researcher's saved search list. To remove saved searches, click the ellipses and select Remove. Submit. These are the three ways to save records in Cedar: individually, several at a time, and as a saved search that can be returned to later or shared with colleagues who also have access to Cedar. Thank you for watching, and please see our other videos for more useful tips and tricks to finding records in Cedar.